Yo, I'm Nez, and I'm dropping another impromptu review on y'all. And this time, what we're gonna be doing a review of is the BAM. This is the Skil 4-volt pivot grip rechargeable cordless screwdriver. Basically, if you have some jobs around the house, like hanging pictures, assembling furniture, or whatever, and you don't want to whip out your big boy screwdrivers making all kinds of noise. I ran into this problem the other night where I just got this table that I'm doing a review on, and my wife wanted to put together ASAP Rocky, so I was up in the middle of the night trying to put it together, and I was using my tools up until the point where my kids finally fell asleep, and so then I had to bust out the Allen wrench, and start putting it together. And it was a pain trying to do it with an Allen wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver, trying to put this table together because there were just so many screws. Whereas if I had something like this, I could have still had power doing it because this is nowhere. I'm sure this is nowhere near as loud as my power as my big boy screwdriver, my big boy drill screwdriver. So, with that explanation being said, let's get into it. It's basically, it's as you see, the box is not that big in my hand, so it's not that big, and I believe this is the actual size of the unit. This is the top of the box, obviously. Rechargeable 4-volt pivot grip screwdriver. All right, there's your model number right there, SO561802. That's the version that I got because there's a couple of different versions of these. There's one that doesn't pivot at all. Then there's one that has like holds a bunch of screws in it. It's like gimmicky, but I actually bought it because I thought that was kind of cool too. And I think that's either coming today or tomorrow. So look out for the review of that one after this. This is the front of the box. The artwork and the model number side. You got another language here. Not exactly sure which language that is, but it says you get a 5-year warranty if you register. English over here. Extend your warranty 3 years into a 5-year warranty. Okay, so that means you get a 2-year warranty, and you can pay to extend it for 3 years should you want to, or it could be if you go to register it online, that you automatically get a 2-year warranty. But then when you go online to register this, they give you another 3 years. So we'll see. This side, you got some specs and crap. Y'all can read that. I'm not versed on that type of stuff. All y'all tool heads out there, there you go. This is USB rechargeable, so it does come with at least a USB cord. A lot of videos I saw online for this thing, which convinced me to buying it. It came with a USB cord. I don't know if they actually provided a power brick or not, but that would be nice if they did. Because a lot of the people, that was one of the biggest complaints to a lot of people online, is that they didn't provide a power brick. So let's get into the box. 5-year warranty right out the box. Boom. All right, you know how I feel about this. Okay, and look, lo and behold, they provided a power brick. Got your USB to micro USB cord. USB to micro USB cord. Got your power brick. Let's see if we can focus in on this so you can actually see some specs on the power brick here. What is that? 5-volt output. So this will work with this would charge easily with any phone power brick or from any laptop or anything like that. You got your little assortment of bits right here that it comes with. Comes with all those. And then an extension shaft if you need it, and then the unit itself. Okay, let's take this out. This is what she looks like. Bong, not bad, nice size. You can get in there, and then this is your forward, reverse, and lock button. So right now when you press it, the only thing it does is a little LED light comes on. Obviously there's power, it's pre-charged. LED light, so it's nice that they included a little light on this bad boy. All right, and then when you flip it in forward, see, that's not that loud. Reverse, that's not bad. And then you press this button and twist to turn into an actual screwdriver type situation there. So obviously it'd probably be better if you did it like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, you quick draw McGraw there, bang. You sit there, then you get there, quick draw McGraw, gun. So it's what we look like all around it. It's got a nice rubbery grip on it. So this bad boy is not slipping out your hands. The material feels solid. It's got some weight to it. There's your USB, micro USB charging port down there. I don't know what this is down here. Is it this? Maybe it's your, oh, it's your, it lights up. That's the new thing that they put on there, because a lot of people were complaining that when it's plugged in, there's no way to know that it's charging or that it's finished charging. So now they included the light. So when it's plugged in, you see that it's, I'm not sure if it's red or it's green, but it's a color to indicate that it's charging, and then it'll go out when it's done. USB powered, the top, front of this bad boy, hex screw, some specs on here. See if we can focus in on that for you. Might have to pause that and zoom in on that. So, yeah, this bad boy is not bad, pretty solid. So, you know, now that I spent 7 minutes just talking about something that should have only took me a couple minutes, but you know, I always have to give my backstory on why I bought the tool. So on the flip side, we're going to go out and we're going to use this on a couple things. I'm actually finally finishing the review of my big boy screwdrivers. So I'm going to be out there driving some screws into some 2x4s out there. And so I figure I might as well take this out there and see how well this will go into 2x4s, because if I'm hanging pictures on the wall or something big like a big mirror or something, I may need to be able to drive a screw into a stud. So this bad boy's got to handle that, so I don't have to pull out the big boy. All right, so catch you on the flip side. It's not bad. I like this. Real quick, I just thought of this. I just want to say that this is magnetized. I know I didn't cover that, so I wanted to make sure I point that out, that this bad boy is magnetized. So it is going to have some type of, see, I actually have to pull it out with some force. So the magnet inside is pretty strong, so you don't have to worry about your bits just falling out. The bits aren't just going to just pop out on you. These bad boys just stuck in there. Now, I don't know how far the magnet reaches through the tip onto the screw. I don't have a screw handy to see. Hold on, let me see if I can find one real quick. Now, I know this is overkill. This is a 4-inch screw here, so. And the magnet doesn't pass all the way through. Or it could just be that this screw is made of a material that's not, I mean, I don't know. So the magnet that's in here, what I would guess is just strong enough to hold the bit in there, but the magnetism doesn't pass through the bit to this, to hold the screw, because it's not holding the screw. Let me try it with another bit just to make sure. Maybe the screw is just too heavy. Nope. So it should be able to hold that if it passed through. So I'm going to say it's just enough to hold the bit in there, and that's it. So on the flip side, we test this bad boy out, see how well this bad boy drills a screw such as this into a 2x4. Maybe not this big, but your average size screw. All right, catch you on the flip. Okay, we back in. We got the Skil 4-volt pivot driver. I'm gonna basically got a piece of 2x4 there. I'm going to drill some screws and see what we're working with here. Okay, what I have here, I have some regular 1-inch screws. I don't know if you can see the regular 1-inch screws. 1.5-inch screw. And I'm gonna give it a shot. I got a 3-inch screw, and if I can get past the 3-inch, there's no way I think we're going to be able to do a 4-inch, but I'll try it. Okay, so let's start off with the 1-inch screw right into the 2x4 here, if I didn't drop it. All right. One-inch screw, no problem. Okay, and even countersunk it, or I should say, sunk it deep. Okay, now we're to the 1.5-inch screw. See, we're working with here. No pilot holes, I'm just going directly in. Guess it would have been better if I'd have clamped the board down, right? Okay, so I had some problem with that 1.5, and I'm hopeful that's going to work with this 3. Now, that is a thicker screw, though. I have to say that much. So we may still be hopeful with the 3-inch. So let's see. At this point, I definitely don't think we're doing the 4-inch, but let's see what we're working with the 3-inch. About halfway. Okay, we made it with the 3-inch. Now keep in mind, I didn't go long ways. I went through the narrow part of the board, not the wide part of the board. So, but still, it put it through. So the 4-inch really shouldn't be a problem given the same situation here. But let's see it. So it has power. Nothing happening. So at the very most, you're getting a 3-inch screw through something no thicker than 1.5 inches. You could do a 1.5-inch screw, no problem, as long as it's not a thick screw. This isn't a wood screw. This is I think it's a machine screw that I did on this one. And for your regular 1-inch screws, no problem. You can do those all day. The 1-inch screws, all day long, you can do those. And recessed in, and I recessed it in about 1/4 inch. So this is a no-brainer for like doing like light duty around the house, hanging up some picture frames, stuff like that. You know, putting together furniture. This is your tool. Instead of breaking out the big boy that I have over here, bong, this will definitely do the job, but this is overkill. This is all you really need. This is all you really need, something like this. And you get the feature of it, you know, turning into like an actual screwdriver. So that's pretty cool too. Got the light on it. So you really can't beat this. You really can't beat this for the price. Actually, I think there's a regular one of these that's just like this. It doesn't pivot. That's $10 less. I would say if they both have the same power, I would say get that one, because the whole pivoting thing is just a gimmick. I mean, why do you really need that? I got it just because, I mean, I have the other tools, so I got it because I actually like that. But if you're trying to save a couple bucks, get the $20 one. And if you want to spend a couple more bucks, they have one for $25 that has the the tip of it could test for a live circuit. So I would get that one. You know, I mean, instead of paying $30 for this one, get the one that can if you don't have yourself one of those circuit testers, get the screwdriver that has a circuit tester built in. So now you got two tools in one. You know what I'm saying? You can use it as a screwdriver whenever you need to use it, and if you need to test a circuit, bang, you could test a circuit to see if you have a live circuit. I mean, that's how I would go about it. I mean, so with that being said, I'm Nez, and this has been the official review of the Skil 4-volt pivoting screwdriver, 4-volt pivoting cordless screwdriver. Definitely cop this, but like I said, only if you want to spend the $30. If you're trying to spend less, you can get the same screwdriver that just doesn't pivot. So I'll put the links to both in the description. But either way, it's a good screwdriver. It works for what you need to do around the house. Like I said, it's got some heft to it. It's got decent enough power. Of course, you're not going to drive a 4-inch screw. It's just not. This isn't meant to do that. I mean, I was lucky that I even finished that 3-inch screw, but you see how I struggled with it. I had to keep starting, stopping, finally made it through. But this is meant for no more than like 2 inches, 2-inch screws. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. The links will be down in the description. And I'm out this piece. I just want to show you pulling the screws out.